So me and Jaidyn, who's together, you realize we had a kid. We had a relationship zero business. He was in every case. Very much like I'll deal with you, everlastingly, pretty much the strength of I saw the Jew's oak. Since this happens, don't do that gracious. So he's not getting back home, consistently proceed with you get into it at any rate. He's not getting back home consistently. And I'm pregnant as underscore underscore. Hurling toward the beginning of the day, like gracious, haven't arrived in that frame of mind to hear me hurl right gracious, I'm sorry I will do this. And I as of now have one, and I don't have any idea what's happening no doubt. And I just got into it your mother, she across the manor, in which right I don't in a similar house I'm so distraught you're not around right. Would you all say that you all are here? And there's significantly anything you desire to do, anything that I'm on constantly. She's off, she's here and there. For what reason are you lying? For what reason are you lying gracious? Definitely here we go with Blueface. And his ceaseless shows with his chicks, I realize that some of you are similarly basically as confounded as I'm about who this person truly needs to be with. Well, hold up, seems like he had at long last picked one, and Jaidyn Alexis is unsettled that he is currently back in Christian Stone's arms again. To say that Cristiano Blueface's relationship is poisonous is only a misrepresentation of the truth for individuals who have been following them for a really long time. Now we can all concur that their hurricane sentiment is actually so turbulent and undesirable more often than not appears, as though they love to run once again into one another's arms. Still, this circle of drama has forever been intriguing, you understand, what regardless of whether you are somebody who is not exactly partial to these individuals, or rarely hear their names, you would presumably need to be in on the tattle in light of the fact that really the association among these three is so wrecked. How about we take it back? How could you all initially meet? We went to secondary school together, Oak in secondary school. And was this one he was playing football, no doubt a little football star, or whatever, so you're the football star. And afterward you got like to you all go to prom together, better believe it. Definitely we went to yours, no doubt goodness. So you all went to prom, no doubt gracious decent at any rate Blueface loves to guarantee that he and Jaidyn are secondary school darlings. So for what reason is he with Quashan again? Goodness stand by yes. He is likewise frequently putting it out there that Chrisean was simply ready to have a space in his heart or life, since he and Jaidyn's relationship has additionally been rough, yet this buddy is truly something different, you realize. Come on, he was never grieved about shuffling two young ladies simultaneously, that as well as been so open about his demonstrations of cheating. Due to this presentation of sketchy disposition, the strain among Jaidyn and Alexis just turned out to be increasingly more discernible. To add to the show, and to make things more serious, Tashawn made the excellent declaration that she is pregnant with Blueface's kid. It was very muddled, yet knowing Blueface and how he loves to mess around with various young ladies, all the time he advised Chrisean to dispose of the child. Clearly, she didn't engage the thought. Then again, Blueface was not by any means the only one who was distraught at Chrisean for keeping the child. But since Jaidyn was additionally not content with her choice, but rather who is she to choose for her? In any case, rumors from far and wide suggests that Jaidyn attempted to compel Blueface to stop Chrisean with her choice, to bring up the youngster. Goodness my golly, who does she assume she as we as a whole understand what she needed to achieve with all of that, on the off chance that you got no thought what I'm referring to? Jaidyn was making a respectable attempt to squeeze her Blueface on the grounds that she needed to be the main child mom for this F kid for me in any case, since you realize he generally guaranteed me a certain something. And afterward, it just ended up being something different I'm similar to, in my strange second right now, no doubt. And I'm in my pack, or in my get better second likes, so I ain't even pondered it. Yet I'm presumably more than specific. He'll most likely keep what is going on discreet. Only for that better, we are dicey about that, since she, at the end of the day, is disapproving of others' business in the first place. So Blueface was truly getting frantic to stop Chrisean with what she was arranging to that end. He proposed to give her cash just to dispose of the child. Think about who was the most joyful with what Blueface did. In all honesty, Jaidyn clearly, she proceeded to Twitter and composed this "Give me the 100K daddy, I'll do the early termination myself this she for genuine. She was striving to include herself in the circumstance to that end. She posted another tweet. She composed "He was sweet. When I was pregnant, however, right, you all web individuals ought to be embarrassed about yourself." Really, some would agree that that question probably needed to keep the child to irritate Jaidyn and Blueface. Yet perhaps she truly needed to have the kid since, in such a case that she was exclusively about pursuing, then she would battle and reply back to those hogwash tweets. Definitely she chose to overlook Jaidyn's snare and, surprisingly, said a final farewell to Blueface. She had the child, and obviously Blueface didn't actually make an appearance to give her some help. In addition to the fact that he was not found in the photographs that circumvented online when Chrisean was having the child, yet he was nonchalantly carrying on with his life during that day. Music one more day. Music, a modern-day miracle. The unreliable father was out there celebrating and having a good time like it was simply one more day in his life. Gracious stand. By how is it that I could neglect to specify that he was with Jaidyn at this party? I bet that Jaidyn was the most joyful at that point, since she felt like she won the undetectable fight among her and Chrisean. He is so cringy. You all, what is more vexatious is the way that he unexpectedly behaved, like he gives an after his child with Chrisean. You are a missing dad, so who are you to spread such a danger? Come on folks, this kid tweeted this maxim: in the event that she don't treat my child in a serious way and make that her primary concentration and need for no less than 30 days, I will petition for guardianship. You've been cautioned, goodness. Now he concluded that he needed to be a dad, in another tweet. He added miserable part. Pretty much this is she doesn't realize we care about the child more than her. As of now, she's so egotistical. She's just stressed over what she maintains that should do, rather than what's best for the kid 24 hours after the fact. In a real sense, I can't accept all of you figured a youngster would transform anything. Could we start with not getting pregnant young ladies whom you would rather not be with anything that he says? I bet that fans and a ton of others would constantly give him the side eye for abruptly needing to appear for the youngster when he doesn't believe the kid should be brought into the world. In any case, he isn't yet finished, and tweeted this in the initial 48 hours. The child was held immaculate by 20 unique individuals. Each time I check my telephone, it's a renewed individual holding the child. Well, we get it. The child was recently conceived and individuals around him ought to be additional wary, yet Buddy Blueface was in no put to expectation and behave like that when he was not even there to invite the kid. You know, a rapture here goes another. My child won't resemble everyone in her family. I don't play them kind of games. Goodness, my golly, this kid Blueface needs some growing up to do likewise. Not exclusively is this person flighty, yet additionally truly stupid to feel that he could get the best dad grant since he was tweeting those opinions. I mean, have you seen the viral video that he transferred on his own virtual entertainment, where he inquired as to whether he was gay subsequent to encompassing him for certain artists? Are you gay? You ain't gay, right, my man, my canine? What a method for bringing up your children these days. Anyway, another tweet. Since this is the main thing that he is great at, he composed, I trust Chris amiss with my child. That is all there is to it. No other person. She's very sustaining and caring, great with kids. No questions, somewhat restless. And the child needs persistence. Can't get moving no more. I'm being patient as damnation. You would think I prefer not to get going right currently. Timing isn't correct yet. This is where things made a few fascinating becomes clearly Blueface and Chrisean as of late be associated on the grounds that there were recordings of him flowing on the web where he was found in Baltimore. Fans guaranteed that he was there to see Chrisean and the child. Many individuals were not content with Chrisean's choice to let him in on her life again It's too early, and wasn't he compromising her? And all that as of late too, yet appears as though Jaidyn wouldn't have the option to stop this any longer in light of the fact that not exclusively is Cristiano and Blueface potentially back together, yet she is additionally now endorsed to Blueface's record mark. In view of every one of these, Jaidyn was distraught and smoldering, so she went into a job and posted a progression of tweets. She composed a service station is insane a loser, and shooting a music video or in a studio for no particular reason is different except for go off. I realize all of you really want the clout,